It's not something I could easily fit into my life anymore either, but I wondered if there were adjustments you could make to your everyday life that would have a similar de-aging, life-enhancing effect. I knew that a good fitness plan could go a long way toward turning back the clock, but what else was possible? To find out, I spent the next few years talking to experts in other fields, learning about the latest advances in anti-aging science, and determining what aspects of that research could be translated into a workable plan for daily life. After a time, it became evident that there are four main fronts on which you can vigorously fight back against the effects of aging: exercise, nutrition, skincare, and restorative sleep. Addressing any one of these areas with an eye toward shaving off the years can have a tremendous payoff, but it pales in comparison to the combined impact of all four, especially when you also control the stress in your life and practice positive thinking, two other aspects that can significantly slow the aging process. A well-rounded, comprehensive approach can not only help you look and feel younger, but can actually make your body reverse course, even at the cellular level. At this point, there's little doubt. Good anti-aging strategies can both extend your life and substantially raise the quality of it. By calling this book 20 years younger, I'm making what some people might think is an exaggerated claim, but most people these days are living lives that predispose them to early aging. If you grab a hold of your health and actively pursue greater well-being, I don't think it's extravagant to say that you can dramatically turn things around. It's commonly accepted that the body undergoes certain changes with age, and to some extent, those changes are inevitable. Even works of art maintained under pristine light and temperature conditions eventually begin to wither. What is less known, though, is that the life you lead and the decisions you make every day are largely responsible for how quickly, profoundly, and noticeably you age. In fact, much of what we think of as aging, wrinkles, weight gain, memory loss, lack of energy, certain types of illnesses, is not primarily attributable to the passage of time. Rather, it's a direct result of sedentary living, poor diet, lack of sleep, insufficient or non-existent skincare, too much stress, and even a defeatist attitude. It stands to reason, then, that if you reverse those habits, if you get moving, eat longevity-promoting foods, sleep soundly and adequately, protect and nourish your skin, and improve your outlook on the world, the signs of aging will reverse themselves too. Some people have gotten the message that the life you lead can indeed turn back the clock, but I feel others have misinterpreted the message to mean that they should zealously pursue any program that promises everlasting youth. Extreme exercise regimens, severely restrictive diets, unproven hormonal therapies, cosmetic surgery makeovers, they may all seem like quick and effective ways to return the body to its youthful self, but more often than not, they're counterproductive. What we're offering you in this audiobook instead are natural, research-based strategies for getting your body and mind in top form and even lowering your physiological age. The goal isn't to help you turn yourself back into a teenager, but rather to help you lead your longest, fullest, and healthiest life. Stay strong, energetic, mentally sharp, and confident, and your age will not define or debilitate you. Instead, it will be incidental, something noted on your driver's license, but not indicative of your health or your capabilities. I'm in my 50s now, and I've always prided myself in trying to live a healthy life. Some of those habits, as it turns out, have helped me when it comes to aging. I've been extremely conscientious about exercise, of course, and I'd give myself a pretty good grade in healthy eating, getting enough sleep, and controlling stress too. The one area I wish I'd been more diligent is caring for my skin. It's long been my Achilles heel. Like so many people, I grew up prior to the widespread use of sunscreen. Nobody had heard of SPF back then, and while we knew that getting sunburn hurt, we hadn't been clued in to the dangers of sun exposure. I've always had rather fair skin, and when a friend of mine in elementary school suggested I get a tan, I began to feel self-conscious about how pale I was, an insecurity that lingered well into early adulthood. I never was that successful at getting